I have to relearn all my buttons again. Ooh, man. It's been like a month since I did this. I do like Electabuzz, though.
In a furious battle between level 75 Pokemon.
It's probably Flareon.
Here's the first move. The hit lands right off.
We used Psychic.
What will the trainer do now?
They used Flamethrower. Probably did more than half, because that animation took a little bit extra, right? The time between that hit and next transition screen. That should kill. They're cheering. Or paralyzed. It didn't say the name of the move because it wasn't supposed to kill normally, so it might have been a crit. So it could be Thunder, it could be Thunderbolt. Our left, I couldn't tell if it was Psychic or Confusion. But we'll find out our Thunderbolts here. Scissor can't kill us with anything explicitly. We live any 2 attacks, I'm pretty sure. Sounds like Thunder though. Ooh, we're burned. That would explain it. I was about to ask why it protected, but that tracks. Please hit. That should have paralyzed. I feel like that paralyzed.
What now? It's not very
I want to get a continue, so we're going to swap. Let's mention if they have any flying types in the end, we want our Scissor back, right? We have to face a Scyther. This also helps us learn about our Pokemon team. It's all upside, baby.
Oh, it's Snorlax!
We like a Snorlax.
The move didn't quite work.
Going for the Protect too, so that was very timely on our part.
What'll it do? That was a
Should be there, Metal Claw.
There it is! Great hit! There it is!
Hyper Beam gets results. You cannot lie.
Just one Pokemon remains. Oh, it's Dottie! This is the last Pokemon.
Katara Thunder.
Remaining Pokemon is 3 to
Drill Peck
1.
would be annoying, so would Fly. Fly's actually better because it gives us a turn to recharge. Which is pretty ideal. I would like to learn more about this Snorlax, so if this Hyper Beam misses, we'll get a chance to look for other moves. But it's looking like a dub. Fly after Metal Claw doesn't even have us at half, I bet.
There are no more remaining Pokemon. And there goes the battle.
We gotta continue. And our first 2 Pokemon suck. In the second fight. They're actually really great. We're probably gonna use them for the rest of the run. We want to know our coverage move for Snorlax, but being a tank, like a switch in to a Psychic or a Surf, and then just being able to dumpster with the Hyper Beam seems pretty favorable to me. However, it would be ideal if it had good coverage moves. Not really sure what those would look like. Fire Blast is okay. Blizzard, whatever.
Their leadoff Pokemon on the field to start the battle.
We love Poliwhirl. Donphan lead. Let's get a Hydro Pump right out the gate. No Water Gun, please. No Water Gun, please.
Hydro Pump.
Yes.
Yes. It went down as soon as the battle started. Will this turn into a one-sided battle? Oh, with Nidoking! The number of remaining Pokemon is 3.
Should be faster, right? I actually don't know. We were not faster, but it went for the Sandstorm. Please don't miss.
Whoa! Man, that's a perfect hit!
Should also kill.
Only
Last should be Steelix.
Is there any way of stopping this incredible Pokemon force? Oh, it's Rhino! And down to the last
Potato,
Pokemon
potato.
now. Sand is whipping about savagely. This scouring sandstorm hurts.
We don't hear that one
The number
often.
of remaining
The sand is
Pokemon
whipping
is
about
3 to 1.
savagely.
Now one more. Out of there.
Yo, this is a top row team. We don't have to look at any of the Pokemon.
Pokemon goes down.
My best core is literally the top 3. There is no single Pokemon in my bottom row that's better than my top 3. This is literally the peak. And we also have 2 continues. Like, we're definitely just top rowing this for the rest of the game. It was a great run to come back to. We were getting wrecked the last time we played this game, and it actually led me to go to a break. A break from Stadium at the very least. I was still streaming a little bit regularly, but I've been a little bit off because my schedule has been off specifically because I had a final exam, did the final exam, and got through it. But that was actually like 2 weeks ago. I've basically been off stream for 2 weeks, even though there's nothing really stopping me. I just haven't had the motivation. That sounds like Crobat, which is really weird, but it's also funny because it lets us use Psychic.
Commands are made. Here's the first move.
We're for Swift, so I'm pretty sure it's a
That did little
Crobat.
damage.
We'll go for Psychic after this Thunder, so he doesn't kill.
Oh, what's this?
Hasn't said the name of the move twice now. I'm inclined to believe it's Thunderbolt, which means we don't have to go for Psychic here, but let's confirm it's Psychic at least. Thunder would have killed, so it's definitely Thunderbolt. Psychic is also a nice little coverage move for if they switch to a ground type or whatever. Maybe a steel type.
A psychic blast.
Psychic Thunder, you don't see that every day.
Hit. Oh, it has no strength left.
Psychic Thunder is a really good Thunderbolt, I should say. Psychic Thunderbolt is like 2 really high power moves with good accuracy.
Oh, it's
It's
Vaporeon.
very weird. Should be faster than Vaporeon. Hydro Pump could do a lot of damage here, but 2 Thunderbolts kills.
A furious attack. It's super effective. What's this?
Waterfall is perfect.
That's it.
I don't think Vaporeon learns Double Beam.
It's a fierce battle.
It definitely doesn't learn Water Gun. I think Waterfall is the weakest move it can learn, which is a good thing to see.
Wow, Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt Psychic is so interesting. Gives us a little bit of a grass coverage too, right? We're a little bit soft to grass types. We have Snorlax, which is a great switch in for all grass types, and can 2-hit KO, if not 1-hit KO, all of them with Hyper Beam.
Pokemon force.
But the fact that we have Psychic is great.
Oh, it's Feraligatr.
Gives us a little bit of coverage against specifically.
One Pokemon is still
Ooh,
capable
almost
of going
dead.
up, but the other one looks tired.
L is my A key? Yes. Let's swap. I want to get a continue here. This is literally no opportunity cost to switch to a Snorlax. And if we want, we can also kind of like scout for our other moves. They could be going for an Earthquake here as well. But I think they would have gone for Alligator first if they had Earthquake.
What now?
Yeah, just a nice move.
That did little damage. Its speed is down.
I think looking for one move is
How will
worthwhile.
this newly switched out
We'll
Pokemon
look for our
fare?
right move and then just go for Hyper Beam after.
There's the shot. Whoops, that
It
missed.
could be Quick Claw Dynamic Punch.
It's building up power for its next attack.
Solar Beam. Okay, that's actually good. Solar Beam into Hyper Beam will kill, and that's faster than 2 Hyper Beams, so it's the same speed as 2 Hyper Beams.
Vicious attack. Oh,
They had the
that
Dynamic
did
Punch,
too.
which is scary.
There it goes. That struck home.
I guess the one upside is Solar Beam doesn't miss,
A hot battle is unfolding.
but if Hyper Beam is still going to miss anyway, it's technically less likely to miss this way
Oh my,
by going for
missed
Solar Beam
again.
into Hyper Beam.
There it is, Hyper Beam. Oh, that's a miss.
What did I say?
The white
This Dynamic
hot
Punch is going to hit now
battle
for sure.
continues. A
dig it. We love it.
Last Pokemon goes down. And there goes the battle.
I just got a scary idea. I've just realized something very horrific. But I don't know if I want to do it is the issue. I won't do it. I'm thinking future term. I've been doing some editing. If you're on my YouTube channel, you've been seeing a lot of my uploads, but lately have been pretty, like, high effort. I guess high effort is, like, maybe too strong a word. More effort than usual. It's not just the bare minimum VOD, right? Split, trim. There's been, like, actual, like, intentionality with, like, audio editing and pictures and all this other stuff. And I had previously tried to dip into that for Pokemon Stadium. Dodrio's a great start. And when I did that for a video, I was doing it on a different software at the time.
What's the opening gambit?
And when I did it at the time, it was problematic.
A light hit.
The audio desynced, and there was like some weirdness going on.
Wow, wonderful.
Where basically every time that I made a split, every time I trimmed off a clip, it like desynced it by like a minuscule amount. There was like virtually no difference, but over time it adds up. And there was like this huge desync on audio, and I didn't understand it, and it was really terrifying. This Muck is a really great Pokemon for us because now we get to use Psychic. Psychic might not 2-hit KO is the issue.
There's the shot.
So we want to hear Spadef drop. Because we take a lot of damage from this. We're just going to go for it. 2 Psychics. If it doesn't kill, it doesn't kill. We have a follow-up in Poliwrath.
There it goes.
It lived. So we 100% died to the Sludge Bomb. Alright, we don't get a 4th continue, but that's fine. I didn't want to. There's no reason to get greedy for a 4th continue. As I was saying, the issue with my last time editing was because it was a different software that I presumed had an issue with it, and so I deleted the video that I edited. And now that I have a new software that I've been working with, and I've been doing a lot more, and I know how to do a lot more with it, I theoretically could start getting into editing and trimming these in a new way, rather than having the raw VOD. But the thing is, a lot of people, for over 100, almost 100 videos now of Pokemon Stadium Blindfolded, the playlist is huge now. In general, I get the sense that they enjoy this, but the stats tell me that most people like skip through a lot. Like my average view time is somewhere between like 10 and 20 minutes, 10 and 15 minutes. Sitcom discount, right? We could look for submission or cross chop here, but I'm just gonna go for Hydro Pump. We can't lose this fight as long as we deal damage, so that Hyper Beam kills. We are a male Poliwrath. It's not really relevant outside of this fight. It's probably a mistake to go for a submission or a cross chop here, but if Hydro Pump is left, we very likely have Vital Throw, cross chop, or submission on the right.
That was a glancing blow.
Not sure what that is.
This Pokemon is very
That
much
attack
attracted
was-
by the opponent.
It's very quick. We're gonna stomp, maybe.
What's this? The hit glanced right off.
I'd say that's stomp, not headbutt. Broke through.
Vicious attack. No, that didn't
I was a
connect.
little worried it might have been a dynamic punch.
Sparks are flying from both competitors.
That's fine. It was a cool Poliwrath all the same.
There's the attack. Whoops, that missed.
It's not takedown.
It appears to be attracted
is
to
that?
the other Pokemon.
There's no little bright powder either.
A hot battle is
Anyway, all this to say,
unfolding.
I theoretically could start editing my Pokemon Stadium videos,
A light hit.
trimming out the fat. But the thing is, I don't know what people are, like, what is it? Like, I don't know how to make a narrative for a video like this, right?
There's the shot.
How much of this fight is important, right? There's a lot of, like, tension right now in this fight. We're currently being attracted, we're using inaccurate moves, and we're getting hit by what I... Mega Punch, that makes sense. We were getting hit by a move that I didn't understand either, so like there's a lot of tension from me. Are we gonna get any damage off before we switch to our Snorlax? Is our Snorlax gonna even hit the Hyper Beam? Is our Snorlax male? There's a lot of tension in this fight. But what does that matter to me editing it, right? What does the viewer care about? Does the viewer even care about me talking right now?
How's that? That did little
Good news
damage.
is we're a female Snorlax.
There it is, Hyper Beam. Hit, that
They
was
lived.
Whoa, that was close. Will the next hit decide the outcome?
There's no way like...
Reversal.
Oh my god. I was just...
The last Pokemon goes down. And there goes the battle.
You see what I mean? This fight was a lock, basically. Like, right after we did the second Psychic to Muck, it was like, yeah, we win. And here we are. Down one hole continue. We're back to 2 again. We can't really earn it back either. This fight's kind of difficult with Attract Kangaskhan. And the reversals are annoying too. Like, we gotta be very precise with our damage so that we can kill this Kangaskhan. We're still top rowing it. That doesn't change.
The battles are intensifying to a fever pitch. This is round
Wait, all this
4.
to say. What amount of content do I cut? Like, what is the narrative for a stadium run? Do I just cut out the silence? That's only like 10 seconds between every fight. I talk a lot in these fights because, you know, I can't see anything else. I have a lot of thought process. I have a lot of free time. With my eyes closed, there is literally nothing else in the world except this fight and this run. So all of my brain power is literally entirely focused on, okay, we have 2 continues left. Okay, we're about to go into the 5th fight, and Snorlax is pretty good. Things like that, right? And so I have all of these really interesting, like, thoughts. I guess maybe interesting. That's subjective. And that's what I share when I'm playing these runs in real time. But, like, how much of this is really, like, interested by the average YouTube viewer, you know? Like, who cares that I say, you know, our out here is a Spadef drop? We didn't get it. We need another, we need a crit here to really, like, have a good chance of winning.
There's the attack.
Maybe? Darn.
One bomb away. Hit. That inflicted some damage.
We're in the exact same fight. We need to hit a Hydro Pump with our Poliwrath.
That fail will bring
We need to
out
break through the
new
track a couple
Pokemon.
times against the Kangaskhan.
Oh, it's Poliwrath.
And we need to get it in range of Hyper Beam. If we get to the Kangaskhan, I think I'm gonna go for Solar Beam. You know
Pokemon is still capable of going up,
what I mean?
but the other one
If we get to the
looks
Kangaskhan, I'm gonna go for 1 Solar Beam and then Hyper Beam. If we only hit 1 Hydro Pump.
tired. Look, that's
Speaking
it.
of only hitting 1 Hydro Pump, this was really bad.
There's the attack.
Oh, and they went for the Dynamic Punch and got the hit. That's extra bad.
There's a big HP difference between the 2 combatants.
We should still be at a
Oh, no.
reasonable
Attack is
HP. After hitting ourselves, though, and then a Sludge Bomb, we're probably going to be down to like 120.
What to do? Hit. That was good.
100?
The white hot battle continues.
Now we down to like Mega Punch.
How's that? Oh, that's a miss. Additional damage
And we're
in an already
poisoned. This
difficult
is death.
situation.
Bro.
What's next? Right, that's a hit. Oh,
Now we need our Snorlax to know Earthquake. It's our only out.
Just one Pokemon remains. Oh, it's Snorlax. This is
There's
the
like 0
last
chance of
Pokemon.
us. Earthquake, though, is the
One
issue.
Pokemon is still capable of going up, but the other one looks tired. There's the attack. No, that didn't
It's
connect.
faster than us, so that was his Dynamic Punch.
What's this? It withstood that easily. It managed to hang in there.
Yeah.
Accuracy is down. There's a big HP difference.
So we have to
between the
Mud
two
Slap
combatants.
the Mega Punch Kangaskhan
A furious attack. A powerful
after being
one.
confused by a Dynamic Punch. A -1 Dynamic Punch, by the way.
Mud slap. That's it. Oh, and down it goes.
Let's see, Muck. Muck has good attack. Dynamic Punch is a good attack.
There's only one
A
Pokemon
good attack is
left
good
for
against
battle.
Snorlax's medium defense.
Oh, it's
So we're like 220 HP now?
Pokemon now.
Mega Punch is a 2-hit KO at that
Crowd's
range.
excitement is building from this heated battle.
Just keep mud slapping. Can't really go for Hyper Beam yet.
How's that? That did little
Mega Punch
damage.
hit. Said it did little damage, so that means it's less than 70 maybe.
Oh no, it attacked itself.
Hitting ourselves probably locks it. I think we just have to go.
It used a gold berry to
Okay, that put us at
restore
half,
its
so we're
HP.
healed. So now we're above half,
The white hot battle
which means we're at
continues.
like 190.
Mega Punch. Oh, that's a miss.
What?
What's that? The hit glanced right
Why
off.
did it say Mega Punch?
Oh, it's infected. The heated
Oh,
action
because it doesn't guarantee we're at half. That's right. Mega Punch just puts us below half. We could have been at like 20 and gotten the berry.
fills the air in Pokemon Stadium.
Crit Hyper Beam is our only out now. We just have to dodge and crit Hyper
Skills
Beam.
and experience are about to be put to the test. Oh my, missed again.
It's a good start. If we don't crit though,
It stays confused.
if we don't crit, we die to
There's a big HP difference
Reversal.
between the two combatants.
Oh my goodness, what a dumb loss.
What about this? Wham! The last Pokemon goes down. And there goes
I still like Snorlax against Kangaskhan more than Poliwrath. Because Poliwrath gets attracted. We're down to 1 continue now. This is absurd. We were blitzing out the gates. A random Pokemon isn't going to do us much better. We have a line to victory. We just need to switch to Mudslap Snorlax instead of that. We can also get a Spadef drop finally.
The battles are intensifying to a fever pitch. This is round 4.
Give us the Dodrio. I'll take the Poliwrath.
Combatants face each other.
Why is this Electabuzz so good?
There's the attack.
We had Psychic for Crobat, Psychic for Poliwrath,
It used its
just like these random bonus
attraction.
attacking moves.
Became attracted to the opponent.
Unfortunately, we gotta stay
Pokemon
in.
is still
Just take the
capable of
20%,
going
30%
up,
to break
but
through.
The other one looks tired.
Nice.
Wow, Thunderbolt! That's it! Oh, and
If they have
down it
Poliwrath,
goes.
I'd be really happy if they kept Dodrio and not Muck. Or Kangaskhan.
We're eagerly awaiting the appearance of the next Pokemon. Oh, it's Muck!
We're in the same spot as last time.
The crowd's
Nothing's
excitement
changed,
is
so we just gotta go for 2 Psychics and then kill
building.
with Mudslap. Maybe get a Spadef drop this time.
A furious attack! Oh, special defense is down.
Let's go. Now we can get a continue,
There it goes!
amusingly.
Hit! That was good!
This is a line to getting a continue.
They're both hanging tough. There's the shot!
If I knew whether we were poisoned or not, it lived after a
One
Spadef
bomb
drop.
away. Hit! That is
Then what was the point?
Oh, it's the last!
Did Psychic do even less than I thought? I thought Psychic was just barely not a 2 KO. But apparently it's not even a 3 KO.
Intense battles have been waged
Mudslap should
here at
should kill
Pokemon
here.
Stadium. The sight of trainers and Pokemon battling together for
I don't really want to go to Poliwrath and miss Hydro Pump again.
Oh, it's Snorlax!
And because of the damage, yeah, I think Mudslap kills here. So we're risking a Dynamic Punch, I guess, which is meaningful.
Between the two combatants.
Just dodge.
Sharp attack.
Good.
Whoops, that missed.
And now we've got a full health Snorlax against the Kangaskhan that's nowhere near strong enough.
Mud slap. That's it. Oh, knock
We want to do Mud Slaps first. I don't really want to do our up move. I don't know what our up move would be. Curse would be a really good up move.
Oh, it's Machamp. It's down to the last Pokemon now. number of remaining Pokemon is 2 to 1.
It's really scary. We just need to hit one Hyper.
What'll it do?
Attract is good.
Hey,
This means that our Poliwrath can't be attracted. Good. See, this is the part in the video edit where if I were to edit this, I would say, isn't it a good thing that we said this, we called it? We're not going to need to know this information, but it's good to know that our Poliwrath is male. And when we swapped, we found out our Snorlax was female because they didn't go for attract. And now we're in this situation where I know my Poliwrath is a different gender for fighting this Machamp. Good job, me. High five.
What next? The hit lands right off. This Pokemon is very much attracted by the opponent.
Did it go for Fire Blast? What is happening right now?
What's this? Oh, that's a miss.
Why is it going for Fire
It
Blast?
appears to be attracted to the other Pokemon. They're ready to go.
Does it only have Submission? That wouldn't make sense either.
How's that? I like that.
Getting a burn is viable too, but like, why would it not go
This
for anything other than
Pokemon is
Submission
very much
here?
attracted by the opponent.
Like, it could go for if it had Submission, I can understand it. How does it not have Vital Throw or Cross Chop or anything
What's
else?
that? No, that is
That's twice, which is good.
It appears to be attracted to the other Pokemon. A hot
Maybe I'm
battle
supposed to go to
is
Poliwrath here,
unfolding.
but
There's the attack. A right hit.
this is last Fire Blast. Hopefully it didn't burn. Broke through, just don't miss.
There it is. Hyper Beam.
Good.
That's it.
It's amazing how we lose that fight when it's Kangaskhan, but we win when it's Machamp.
All remaining Pokemon. And there goes the battle.
Also, there's a very good chance that the, if I'm gonna make an edit, I need a version of myself high-fiving me from the past or the future, so I'm just gonna be the future one high-fiving. Good job, me. You did excellent. Top row it is. Oh wait, I don't want to lead with that. Oh, I don't want to lead with that. Okay, we want to lead Snorlax. Snorlax is our way to beat a lot of things. We want to lead Poliwrath. And then our obvious switch in is Snorlax, which leaves our lead Electabuzz to be third, so it's reverse order. Poliwrath, Snorlax, Electabuzz. Really wish I had two continues going into the next battle instead of wasting them on the fourth fight. That's a Magmar. We take those. Catch this Hydro Pump, even though you're gonna go for Sunny Day, and then you're gonna live, or I'm gonna miss.
The sunlight has turned hard.
Solar Beam is cool. It's too bad it's ineffective against literally every Pokemon we fight.
It's super effective.
At least we hit the Hydro Pump. That's a good step one. Problem is it lives.
Crowd's excitement is building from this
So hopefully we don't miss the
heated
next one. Hopefully it doesn't learn Solar Beam. I don't think it can.
battle. There's the attack.
Yeah, it learns Psychic. That's fine.
Thrill no weakness.
Psychic's annoying, but it shouldn't be a 2 KO. Just hit.
Hydro Pump. Man, that's perfectly.
Why did you live?
The heated action.
Why am I shaking my head? I think we gotta go Electabuzz here.
Combatants face each other.
Hydro Pump, Poliwrath is not amazing, but this is a good window to switch to Psychic. And we get to use a Thunder Bolt.
Oh, it's Electabuzz.
And Psychic's not gonna do that much, and we might be faster? Magmar might be faster, which would be bad. We would lose here
What'll it do?
if we're slower.
Where it hurts.
Crit is annoying. Well, we die next hit, so hopefully we're just faster.
What is
I think in gen, like in every gen other than this one, Magmar is faster than Electabuzz. But in this gen, because it's an electric type, they just were like, hey, we want you to be faster than a Magmar. Magmar is also the only Pokemon in its speed team. I think it's either 88 or 92, one of those two. And then Electabuzz is something weird like 85, normally. Yeah, I mean, just go for the Paralysis. We could look for Feint Attack or Thief. Well, let's just go for Thunderbolts. It's guaranteed damage. Helps get it in range of Hyper Beam, since that's currently our out. We probably don't live a Solar Beam after a Psychic anyway, so I don't think that crit would have mattered. The crit from the Psychic. Solar Beam does a lot of damage. This might be the last turn of Sun, though. I'm not thrilled about going for Hyper Beam here, especially because they can go for Sunny Day, Solar Beam, Solar Beam. Oh, they have Giga Drain? That's fine. It's annoying still, but 2 Hyper Beams will kill. We might be in trouble. We might be in trouble.
It can't move. One Pokemon is still capable of going up, but the other one looks
I think I have to go for Mud Slap here, actually.
There's the attack. The hit plants right off. How's that? It's not very effective. Accuracy is down. They're both hanging tough.
We have to hope it didn't put it in range of deciding to go for Giga Drain, but we still have a Mud Slap buffer in case they do go for Giga Drain. There's a small chance we can dodge it.
Pokemon appears with a cross.
This is the only way we win. We need to Hyper Beam whatever their last is.
It's building up power for its next attack.
We need to hit Hydro Pump, is the other thing here. We could try to look for like an Ice Punch, Icy Wind. Got there. That was a very calculated risk. We really want to see a Fire type on the end here, but in all
just one Pokemon remains
whatsoever, so that Hyper Beam kills after.
Oh, it's This is the last Pokemon.
This was annoying.
Number of remaining Pokemon
We wanted to go for Giga Drain and not kill, get us low, and then we wanted Hydro Pump to do a lot of damage so that it gets the least amount of healing off the next Giga Drain. Please hit.
What's this? No,
Alright, we definitely don't win after that. Our only out now is, like, having Protect here. Quick Claw would have been an out too. Quick Claw didn't do a nice punch. But Protect would have wasted a Giga Drain PP so that we can try and stall it out. If we get 2 of them off, it'll only have 1 Giga Drain left. How much damage have we taken? Solar Beam from Exeggutor is not to be trifled with. Hyper Beam is not very good. Are we winning this game in... Are we losing this fight in 3 turns? If so, we should go for Mud Slap. I think my better out is just going for a Hyper Beam crit.
The sunlight has turned hard.
2 Solar Beams kills me, so GG. Just need a crit here.
A sharp attack. Look, that missed.
Crit is still my only out.
Continue.
Please.
There's the attack.
That was a weird sunny day to still only go for Giga Drain. Crit.
Oh, that missed too. It used its held item to restore HP. The heated action continues.
I think 2 Hyper Beams kills, and I don't think 3 Giga Drains kills from this range.
A light hit.
Still says lightly hit. Doesn't have Acid or Sludge Bomb, or Sludge. Can't learn Sludge Bomb.
There's the shot.
Crit? Oh, that was a crit. Damn. I'm like waiting with bated breath.
Heated battle.
We're so dead here. They went for the Hyper Beam and missed, but it didn't say the name of the move. But it doesn't say the name of the move because it wouldn't say the name since we already killed with Hyper Beam once. Have we killed with Hyper Beam once? We have not. So we live this Hyper Beam from them. They went for the Giga Drain. We can win this. We can save our continue. Oh my goodness.
Would this be it? Out of there!
Let's do this. Alright. We have our best team for the top 3, but we really struggle with certain normal types. I mean, we struggle with RNG, that's the real problem. Our Electabuzz is perfect, and then our Snorlax and our Poliwrath are not perfect. Snorlax is a tank cannon, literally a howitzer. But the problem is, it's just like ever so slightly susceptible to certain types of Pokemon. I mean, I'm not changing my team now. We're 6 fights in with my stubbornness. I'm not changing now. We want to hear no ground types, but we don't mind if they go to a ground type. Because we've got the nice Hydro Pump from Poliwrath. Ooh. Alright, well that's a loss. Wow, I can't even do anything. I need to switch to Poliwrath, but I can't really hit a Dynamic Punch. Let's go for a Para or something. That's good enough. I'm gonna switch to Snorlax after this. Okay, just Strength. Strength is actually fine. We can switch to Poliwrath now. Poliwrath can take 2 or 3 Strengths with no issues. And we're due for a Dynamic Punch, so we just need to hit 1. I mean, if a Muck can hit a Mud... if a Muck can hit a Dynamic Punch through a Mud Slap, we deserve to hit this Dynamic Punch here, right? That's how it works? Statistically? Should be a 3 KO. We one-shot with Dynamic Punch, I'm pretty sure, after a crit like that. Maybe we're supposed to go over Hydro Pump, huh? Nah, we're going for the Dynamic Punch. Should live 1 more, maybe it's ambitious to believe that.
A hot battle is unfolding. There's the shot. No, that missed too.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to go for Hyper Beam off Snorlax, which is not. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. We preserve. I don't think they have a ground type. I mean, they're not really too incentivized to not switch, but if they had a ground type, I think they would have gone to a ground type. So our Poliwrath value is minimum right now, but that Solar Beam just saved us, right? Gives us a huge switch into our own. And we're guaranteed to kill with this Hyper Beam. We just need to be faster. 1 time, baby. Let's go. It lived. Oh no.
What'll it do? A light hit.
This was only possible if it killed. How does a Hyper Beam not kill after a crit Thunderbolt?
It can't move.
Even worse, I don't think Mud Slap kills.
A light pack. It used its held item to restore HP.
We're below half.
It's a fierce battle.
It said there's no, but he didn't. I'm gonna Mud Slap.
They prepare
I don't think Mud Slap's correct here, but it has a lot of
What now?
it has a lot of effort value, right?
It hung on by the skin
It
of its
was
teeth.
very close to death. The accuracy drop is big here. This could be meaningful.
Oh, that's a
Okay, that was perfect.
They're both
We maximized damage and minimized our damage taken.
mud slap.
Mud Slap.
Oh, it collapsed. Which Pokemon will join the battle now? Oh, it's Mud.
You've returned.
A hot battle
Is this a Mud Slap?
unfolding.
It's their last Mon. This Mudslap gets a lot of value. I'm gonna go for it. I really hope I did that, not Solar Beam.
What next? That was a glancing blow.
Okay, that was just Sludge.
There's the attack. It appears to be
Our Mudslap did
impervious to
okay.
damage.
I mean, hitting one's Mudslap is all we need, really.
Succeeded.
The fact that it's not Sludge Bomb means we're gonna be fine. We want to get a dodge here so we can hit the nice Hyper Beam, but it's asking for a lot. I'm fine with dying here.
Yes, it's a hit. Oh,
That Mudslap I think is going to do a lot more mileage than a missed Hyper Beam or anything like that, right? What's our Electabuzz at? We've taken 1 strength. We've taken 1 strength. We can lift 2 Sludges.
Pokemon appears with a cry.
Psychic won't kill with 2 hits. Oh man, are we going to lose? We have to hit a Hydro Pump.
What'll it do?
We need a Spadef drop again,
Drill no beat.
so that the damage from the Mudslap hit will be meaningful.
Oh, but the defense is down.
Don't have Dig. Don't have Earthquake.
There it goes. Whoops, that missed. The heated action continues.
Let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Here comes the Pokemon Switch.
There's 2 Pokemon left? Oh no. I thought that was the last.
Oh, it's Golem.
I went for Psychic.
What now? A right
If
hit.
they go for Dig, we can win here.
What
If they go for
impact will
Earthquake,
this
it's gonna be tight.
Pokemon
It's gonna be very
have on the
close.
battle?
We've taken 2 strengths? We might die to a Dig. We definitely die to an Earthquake, maybe. We have no other choice. If I got the Spadef drop, I would have stayed in, but we can only beat Muck with 2 Psychics at this point, and it can't kill us with 2 Sludges because we dodged 1.
The Pokemon emerges from its Pokeball.
So we just need this Poliwrath to live and hit 1 Hydro. Don't Earthquake.
It dug its way underground.
Dig was to be expected. We know down is not Protect, but up might be.
Which affects the flow
We should be
of battle.
faster, so let's go up. Protect?
No, the
Oh,
move
okay.
failed.
I was like, do not belly drum now.
What's this? The hit
live the
lands
dig.
right off.
At first I thought it was Defense Curl, and I was like, okay, Defense Curl's good. But then I heard the boom.
The trainer
It's switched! No! It knows! He knows!
Pokeball opens to reveal its Pokemon.
Do we have to hit 2 Hydros?
Opponent is weak. What an opportunity. What next? That was a glancing blow.
Hydros?
How will
No, no, we 100% switch to Electabuzz here.
Pokemon fare?
Electabuzz is the 100% the safe switch here.
This Pokemon is
After Hydro
freaking
Pump,
out.
Psychic kills, and if they switch to Golem, it dies to 2 Psychics, so they have to stay in. So we just have to not get crit or poisoned here.
Pokemon is
Poison is fine, but we just have to
going
not get
the
crit. That's really it. We don't die to a Sludge.
There's the attack. Nailed the weak spot. Down it goes.
This is fine.
Just one
We just need to hit 2
Pokemon
Hydro
remains.
Pumps. Oh my goodness, it actually crit.
Back for another go.
That was the only way we lost.
Pokemon. One Pokemon faces
It was a no opportunity cost switch. If it didn't kill us, we Psychicked, and then we Psychicked, and we won.
That's a hit. Oh,
Just need to hit 1 Hydro Pump for the game. Poliwrath. You were my first to get a world record in this game
one Pokemon
because of your
left in
prowess.
battle. The Pokemon
Please.
emerges from its Pokeball.
Please.
It's down to the
I am
last
sending you my
Pokemon
energy, my dear Poliwrath.
Get ready to go.
Do not miss.
Finishing blow? No, that didn't connect. Look at that swagger. Oh, it's confusion made
Okay,
tough.
they went for the Swagger instead of the Dig.
One Pokemon is still capable of going up.
We just gotta break through.
The other one looks tired. It's no! What? What's it doing? It's out of there. And there goes the battle.
That switch was correct. No matter what you say, that switch was 100% correct. Because we weren't going to kill Golem with a Psychic. We still had to kill Golem with Poliwrath. this is the time where the future me apologizes to the past me for throwing away this game. We are having our second be Snorlax, and our third is Electabuzz. We are leading for the Snorlax lead, so that we can go for a dynamic punch right out the gate. And this is me pleading to my past selves.
To reach the quarterfinals.
They went to Jolteon. They went to Jolteon. They went to Jolteon. We're so dead.
The commands are made.
Okay, but this is good news. We can beat a Jolteon.
Pokemon. That
Jolteon is a cakewalk
right choice.
for a tank like Snorlax.
Oh, it's Snorlax.
We want to hear a Thunder Miss or a Thunderbolt.
Here's the first move. A right hit.
That could be anything.
How will this
Oh, I
with
clicked the switch button.
Pokemon
How do I cancel a switch button? Okay. I want to go for an attack, not switch. I do not want to go for Hyper Beam, because if they switch, that's bad for us. So let's go for the Mud Slap start. What's funny is going for the Mud Slap might incentivize them to switch.
There's the attack. Oh,
Okay, they are Thunder.
What's this? It appears to be impervious to damage. Accuracy is down. Both battlers still
I think I go for another Mud Slap and then Hyper Beam. Hyper Beam might kill from the get-go, but I'm not
What's next?
confident.
Yes, it's a hit.
2 hits is bad. That was also a yes, that's a hit, which means we got paralyzed.
What now? Ah, that attack just
They're
bounced off.
-2, and even if they switch, they don't like this Hyper Beam.
Pattern. It used its held item
We're below
for
half.
HP.
It's understandable.
The White Hawk battle
This Hyper Beam kills. They might switch.
How's that?
Stay in. Miss.
That did little damage.
-2, dude. Please.
There it is. Hyper Beam. That's it.
Like, we went for the Mud Slaps to guarantee it was in Hyper Beam range, and to also mitigate our damage taken. And we ended with... Like, maybe we only needed to do 1 Mud Slap, right? We took an extra hit for no reason.
Pokemon. Oh, it's Snorlax.
And we still have to deal with Snorlax.
They're both hanging tough. Ah, it can't move.
We didn't get paralyzed, which is good, but we died to strength here for sure.
A show of strength. Right, that's a hit. Down it goes.
If their last is Golem, we kind of lose.
The next Pokemon needs to be prepared.
We're not too unfavored against a Muck. Okay, our left is Electabuzz and our right is Poliwrath.
The trainer hasn't issued a command.
Sorry, our left is Poliwrath and our right is Electabuzz. I need to take a minute to think here. Just not quite in the same headspace I need to be in to do these right. What's more likely?
What's the matter, trainer?
Does the last Pokemon win if it's Golem? If we go Poliwrath? Can we do anything if the last Pokemon is Poliwrath, right? We have to go Electabuzz, chip away with a few hits. If it's not Golem, what do, right? We have no way of knowing if it'll be Golem. They switched their Pokemon, right? They went with Jolteon this time. What did they had last time? Muck? Muck we can beat with either of our Pokemon. Golem we can't beat with Electabuzz.
What's the matter, trainer?
We go Electabuzz.
They're ready to go.
And since that's the only information we have, the only known information we have to, like, waste most of our Electabuzz, if not all of it, to get this Snorlax in range. We should go for a Psychic here, not a Thunder. We didn't get punished. Psychic was safe because it has a chance to drop a Spadef. And if they switch, we get damage off. But as it stands, we're just going to have to hope to live 2 strengths, do as many Thunderbolts as we can, and then win with Hydro Pump, Hydro Pump, Hydro Pump. That is our current out. If they're Muck, we're in trouble. That's really all it is. If they had Golem, they would have switched, is the issue.
Great hit.
2 strengths killed.
Oh, it collapsed.
So that's the same as doing a crit.
There's only
Do we have to go for a dynamic
one
punch?
left.
I think we do. It almost killed last time, right? After a crit.
All open.
Crit Thunderbolt. Give us the dialogue for dynamic.
Down to the last Pokemon now.
If they had Golem, they would have switched, I'm pretty sure. Even though it's 2 KO for them, they are like very safely incentivized.
Oh, that's
And we missed, but we have no other outs. I can't just go over Hydro Pump.
building up power for
Solar Beam's fine. Gives us another turn to hit a dynamic.
the white hot battle continues. Vicious attack. Oh, that missed too.
It's also not going to do that much damage. Snorlax has whatever special.
A sharp attack.
I mean, it's still a Solar Beam, and it's still crit.
Hung on by the skin of its teeth.
What a stupid run. This made everything like this was like the first half of this run.
There it goes. Man, that worked perfectly. Oh.
The first half of this run is everything that I like about this game. Doing stupid stuff and playing smart. It's a good balance, right? You gotta have that mix.
Oh, it's Golem. This is the last Pokemon. There's a big HP difference between the two combatants.
It's a good thing I have my eyes closed. I had to take it off because I can't afford to hear it. I can't afford to hear whether or not I got there. I'm just gonna keep talking. We're gonna be at the end of this in a second, and we're gonna hear who the winner is right now. We won. Woo! But yeah, real talk. Even with my blindfold on, I always have my eyes closed. Every single time. It's just nice. It's an extra layer of darkness. There was a time where the screen would flash whenever I miss thunder, and there's less chance of me seeing the flash if my eyes are also closed. Because every time I would know when thunder would miss, because it visually happens before it audibly happens, the miss happens on screen before you can hear it. What do we really hate here? Snorlax is amazing in this fight. Poliwrath is not. Poliwrath is kind of a throwaway, right? But we don't want to lead with it. We want to lead with Snorlax. If they lead with Gengar, we go for Mud Slaps. Or maybe we switch to Electabuzz, right? So we do want to lead Snorlax. What's next? Electabuzz? Poliwrath? Poliwrath's not great. It's a fighting type. But we don't really get a choice. Dude, my thing is so horrifically disheveled. That is a Houndoom. We have one switch in for a Houndoom, and we love it. Actually, I kind of want to, hold on. I want to hit one Mud Slap, right? Maybe just go right away. If I'm planning to hit a Hydro Pump, I'm going to hit a Hydro Pump, right? I don't think Snorlax taking damage matters that much. It only knows special attacks, and we got good Spadef. My thing is, like, still, like, not even. Okay. I'm going to go for one Mud Slap. It's a free roll. Because the only thing our Poliwrath has to worry about... Double Team is something to worry about, but the only thing our Poliwrath has to worry about is Solar Beam.
What will the other side do?
And any chip damage there, like giving us an extra edge, makes a difference.
Accuracy is down.
But I think we're going to go to our Poliwrath now, which sucks because it's going to have 2 turns of Double Team up. And we have to hit a Hydro Pump through that. Here comes the switch. We're looking really good, though. Snorlax is going to be very good for the rest of this fight, though. If we're getting rid of something like a Houndoom this early. Because even though Houndoom's not really an issue for Snorlax, Snorlax switches into that too. Having a healthy Snorlax is all that matters. And right now, this Houndoom hasn't done anything. And its only attack that can hit us is Solar Beam. And if it goes for it, it's a charge move. If it doesn't go for it, we just have to hit a Hydro Pump once.
Not going to attack. Hydro Pump. Whoops, that missed. They're both hanging tough.
And this is also good because our Poliwrath isn't good at anything else in this fight.
There's the attack. Oh, that was
They don't have Solar Beam, but they do have Fire Blast, which can do some damage.
that's it. Oh, that missed too.
A touch more damage than Feint Attack, that's for
Both
sure.
battlers still look
Fresh and ready for more means that we didn't take much from Fire Blast though, which is good. So far me.
It's not very effective.
We also have to listen very carefully in case we get burned.
Whoa! Man, that's
Okay.
perfect.
We won't know if we're burned because we killed.
Hung on by the skin of its teeth.
This was what I was afraid of.
The crowd's excitement
This was what I was afraid of.
is heated
What do I do now? I'm really glad I went for that Mud Slap, but now what do we do? We can't risk getting our Snorlax burned. We need that Hyper Beam. Mud Slap is my most accurate attack. I think we just have to stay in and go for Hydro Pump. Like, Poliwrath's not doing anything else in this fight, right? We could go for a down move.
eyeing each other warily.
What coverage would Poliwrath have? What coverage does Poliwrath have? I don't know if Poliwrath can learn Psychic. I don't think it does. But if it learns it and it uses it, that's really bad for us, so I'm just gonna stay left.
Oh, that's
I don't know if Ice Punch will kill either, right? Even though it's really low.
no, that didn't connect. The white hot battle continues.
Definitely don't want to go for Dynamic Punch. +3 evasion.
What now?
The dodge?
That didn't
It's fine.
do much.
We didn't get burned, confirmed, by the way.
Double flopping around.
Oh, yeah.
Down it goes.
Alright, we didn't take too much damage. We took 3 Fire Blasts, I think. That puts us at half.
What will be the
Halfish, a little bit below
Pokemon?
half. 40%.
Oh, it's Starmie.
Starmie's fine. All my homies love a Starmie. We need to get a continue back, actually, so I do need a switch here. I would love to switch to Electabuzz here, but I cannot afford to. Snorlax just has to be our tank again. I think I actually want to go for Solar? No, we can't switch. Can't switch into a Psychic. I was going to decide if I wanted to try and get it weak enough
Pokemon emerges
to then just kill with Thunderbolt.
What'll it do?
Yeah, I was just going for Psychic right out the gate, so I think we just gotta go for Hyper Beam.
What impact will this Pokemon
I was gonna go for something cute like Hyper Beam or Solar Beam. Like, Solar Beam into Hyper Beam is probably correct. It's the least number of turns, but they're going for minimizes now, so we just gotta hit 2 Hyper Beams. Hope for the best. Hit the first one. Might have been a crit too. They lived. It's fine. We only need to hit 1 more. They might be incentivized to attack again. They're not.
It's still not going to attack.
Just have to hit another Hyper Beam.
The heated action
If I changed the order of this fight, if I had gone for Solar Beam the first turn and then Hyper Beam after, we'd be in a much better position right here.
plants right off.
Because if we hit this Hyper Beam right now, we're taking a turn off.
That missed.
Whereas if we had gone for the Solar Beam first, hit the Solar Beam, hit the Hyper Beam, we would have killed.
What's next?
More than anything, we need to not lose Spadef here. Good.
A sharp attack. It's a hit. Oh, it has no strength left.
What do I want in the end? Honestly, Exeggutor destroys me.
Just one Pokemon
Because we need this
remaining.
Snorlax healthy to get hit one more Hyper Beam.
Oh, it's Espeon. This is
We also
the
need
last
a
Pokemon.
Hyper Beam for Espeon.
This held item
Oh
for
my
4
goodness.
HP.
Okay, so it's like burst below half.
Crowd's excitement
Oh, that
still
what am I
builds
doing?
on
I was trying to go for a
this
move there.
heated
What are you going for?
battle. What's this?
Okay, Psybeam's good.
A light hit.
Psybeam's good. We live Psybeams.
It can't move.
We go for one
They're both
Hyper Beam, and then if we somehow don't die to 2 Psybeams, we switch to Electabuzz 100%.
What'll it do? That was a glancing blow. It hung on by
No, we're not
the
gonna
skin
live
of
another one.
its
We just need a crit to get a continue here, please.
Wow! What impressive impact! It used the Gold Berry to restore its HP.
Thunderbolt should kill.
Sparks are flying from both
I
competitors.
don't think we can live. I'm trying to think of a world where it goes for something like Pursuit, or Feint Attack, or Bite, and it doesn't kill. And then we have like Bright Powder or something. But it always goes for Psybeam for sure.
Needs to be prepared.
Poliwrath is my
What
last.
will be next?
This was my second. We hit the Hyper Beams. That's all we can ask of our Snorlax.
Oh, it's
We're going into the last fight without a continue.
The heated action continues.
I'll take a Sand Attack, dude. Go for it. That's way better than going for Psybeam and confusing. I'll take a Sand Attack any day of the week.
Wow, thunderbolt!
That is what I think of your Sand Attack.
Pokemon goes
Zero continues going into the final fight. We've only seen our top row, and our top row is really good, but ever so slightly, ever so faintly weak to just like some really weird stuff. Only because our moves are like not what we want them to be, right? Hydro Pump is great. I just wish our Poliwrath was Cross Chop, Vital Throw, or Submission instead of Dynamic Punch. And then Hyper Beam is great, but I wish our Snorlax knew anything other than Mud Slap, Solar Beam, right? All this to say, I think our best lead is Snorlax. Genuinely. Snorlax has a good matchup versus literally every Pokemon simply because it has 350 HP, good attack stat, good special defense. It literally will be like a favorable matchup no matter what is their lead. The exception would be something like a Steel type, right? But we have answers for Steel types. We have 2 answers for Steel types, right? I think we actually lead Snorlax here. This is not something I do very often. I normally lead Electabuzz because like Thunderbolt or Hydro Pump, like any kind of other lead is usually good because it can just use the attack and get a good hit. But the problem is if we have a bad matchup with our first Mon, right? If I lead Electabuzz into a ground type, we're fine. We can do something about that. But if we lead Poliwrath into a grass type, we're still fine. We can switch to a Snorlax. I'm talking myself out of going Snorlax first here. Funnily enough. But like Snorlax is just like genuinely the safest thing we can lead with. We can just hit 2 Hyper Beams and like that's like good enough for anything. I've talked myself back into a Snorlax lead. I don't think I led with Snorlax. I think I led with Poliwrath. Let's go ahead and do that. Snorlax, Electabuzz, Poliwrath. Snorlax, Electabuzz, Poliwrath. Snap.
This is it, the final battle. Which trainer will claim the champion's throne?
Give me your Espeon. I was literally like wondering if it would go Aerodactyl. I was thinking to myself, man, this is gonna be the day it leads Aerodactyl. Snap. Electabuzz is second. Hopefully it goes for Fly and not Ancient Power. Fly guarantees we get to hit a Thunderbolt. Ancient Power means we take the most damage is the issue. Gets a boost, we lose. I kind of want to switch to Poliwrath too, but Poliwrath isn't great either because it can go for Wing Attack. We'll see what happens here. Okay. It's fine. Please tell me that was a crit. Damn. I don't want to switch to Poliwrath here, but I think we have to. We have Snorlax for any fire types, so it's fine. If they have a ground type on the end, they wouldn't have a ground type because they would have switched. We need to hit a Hydro Pump still, which is annoying. What's our bottom? Double slot? No, can't use that. If they get a boost here, it's scary. Still need to hit a Hydro Pump here. It's the only thing. It's fine. We might have to go Snorlax Hyper Beam if we lose our Poliwrath here. We hit the Hydro Pump. That's all we needed. Okay, let's think. Our Electabuzz is like 30%, if not less, after 2 Ancient Powers. Our Snorlax is full. Our Snorlax is the only answer to this Starmie. Psychic is the worst thing it can go for, and we saw how that went last match. So I think we're going to do what we should have done in our last match. We're going to lead Solar Beam into a Hyper Beam.
Pokemon is returning to its Pokeball.
Unfortunately, our Electabuzz cannot survive against Starmie, so this is literally our last stand right here.
Back for another go.
Our run lives and dies by this Snorlax dealing with this Starmie. We need to not get crit, not Spidef dropped.
What impact will this
We're gonna start with the Solar Beam. Hope they don't switch to a Grass type.
How's that?
Because currently, Snorlax can only deal with Starmie. It can't deal with Starmie and a Grass type.
Building up power for its next
But
attack.
they're very incentivized to switch here, if they have a switch. They are very incentivized to switch.
What now?
Good.
That did little damage.
No drop. Good.
A furious attack. That was perfectly. It used a gold berry to restore its HP. They're both hanging tough.
I'm gonna go for Hyper Beam. I was deciding if I wanted to go for the Solar Beam.
What'll it do?
I just want to get the Starmie off the field.
A light attack.
Our 30% Poliwrath and our 30% Electabuzz.
There it is. Hyper Beam. Great hit.
I feel a lot more comfortable. They lose to any fast Pokemon here. Our Snorlax is it's about half, because we just took another Psychic, right?
Remains.
So we're below half for our Snorlax.
Oh, it's Magmar. This
Magmar's
is the
great.
last
Okay.
Pokemon. There's a big HP
Magmar kills.
to come back.
Fire Blast Miss could be good for us.
A show of strength. That's it. Down it goes. What Pokemon will appear?
I think we gotta lead
next?
Electabuzz here, right?
Okay.
We're faster. We should be faster anyway. Thunderbolt has a chance to paralyze. And if we're gonna miss a Hydro Pump, we want to give ourselves the best chance of surviving, which means we need to paralyze.
The remaining Pokemon is 2-1. The tense battle continues.
It's literally gonna come down to the Hydro Pump. And not dying to a strength.
Yes, it's a hit.
If that paralyzed, I'm a genius.
There's the attack. Right. That's
If that crit, I'm gonna be sad.
There it is. Each team has only one Pokemon left for battle. The Pokeball opens to reveal its Pokemon.
If this
Down
kills,
to the last Pokemon now.
if strength kills,
Just one-on-one now. This match has come down to the wire. How's that?
please, 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 just, I can't take the trip.
That settles this battle. And there goes the battle.
I lost. Well, that was anticlimactic. GG.